Salve rapaziada, começando mais um vídeo pra você de Dragons e Del Veilguard, certo? Começando o nosso 24º episódio, certo? Estamos aí firme e forte na série, a série mais longa que eu já fiz. Então vamos continuar da onde a gente parou, beleza? Estamos quase acabando com o culto, estamos quase... Puta que... Toma então. Eu vou puxar assim, ó.
Has happened to the vaunted brilliant mind of Algernon the Mighty? The blight has left you blunt and slow. A monster, not a mastermind. You used to be a challenging opponent.
Ah, peraí, o cara tá imune.
You saw me as an opponent. To me you were an irritation. A fly buzzing ceaselessly.
I must speak to you in this tongue. It seems Elven is beyond your grasp.
As much as freedom is beyond yours.
What? Oh, were you talking to me? Sorry, they're very loud.
Nossa, mano. Meu Deus, gente.
I've got the setup to do the rest. Finale moves yours.
Finish it.
Beleza, foi.
Get them. Kill them. We can't fail
them.
Once the blight is free, it will rule this world, and you will be its attack dog. You will burn this world at its command, as Andrul did in yours. You will leave only ruin behind you.
This world is ruined already. Your veil destroyed it.
You could heal it. You have the strength to repair the damage without using the blight.
Save your games for the mortals, dread wolf. The blight is my blade, and it will take more than
Por que eu não posso sair? Me fala.
Your whining comes from envy, Fenharel, but it does not have to be so. There is a place for you at my side in a new, glorious empire.
But it will not have Alluvians, will it? Junei built them, and now he is dead. Our great cities came from Sileys, our deepest mysteries from Dirthaman.
I will restore it all. Their achievements will not be lost.
You were a bully, who ruled over what others had built, and now the others are gone. Who do you have left? Gillenane? You cannot rebuild the world by stitching together monsters.
They're at range.
We grant each other strength.
Under fire. Watch it.
Behind you. Not quite yet.
My job's done. Your turn.
They're hitting us from afar. Still alive? Still alive.
Tá, achei uma merda essas habilidades do coisa aqui, velho. Não gostei não, me perdoe. Que bom que tem como recuperar. Tá. Aí é o seguinte, eu quero tacar um desse, ó. Colocar esse aqui. Quais mais são as habilidades que eu posso pegar? Será que eu posso, sei lá, brincar e ainda tá? Ó, o dano é frio, ó. Então aqui compensa. Especializar-lhes. Tá. Pega aqui. Eu precisaria de mais uma. Isso aqui é uma habilidade normal, né? Aqui é suprema. Aqui é especialização. Eu queria isso aqui, ó. Então eu preciso de mais um ponto. E agora? Vou arrancar ponta a bunda, velho. Porque aqui, ó, aqui está ligada a tanto. É. Qual que é esse aqui? Ó, esse aqui também é interessante, ó. Entendeu? Porque aí os dois são frios, ó. Aqui é 120. Aqui é 240. Tempo de recarga é 60. Aqui é custo, então é de boa. É, eu prefiro usar isso aqui, ó. Ah. Passar de nível, rapaziada, né? Pega. Por enquanto.
Over here! Hurry, more Venatoria coming!
Traje de exploração. Não, não vou mexer na defesa, não.
You saved us!
Salvei.
Get out of here!
I can guide you to one of my old hideouts. You can use it to make your escape. The wards still in place there will shield you all from Elganon's sight.
Solus, thank you.
Ele tá ajudando muito, velho.
Let's go! Let's go! Run! Run!
Pode esse dragão vir. Seu otário.
It's tough being a Venatori. It was their duty to secure the sacrifices. It was their duty to ensure the ritual went perfectly. But despite all their efforts, Elganon was disappointed. The cult would do anything to please their gods. The cult would give anything to atone. Anything. It really is tough being a Venatori.
Ah, eles vão dar a própria vida, né? Muito interessante.
We'd lost all hope, and then
And then you swooped in out of nowhere to save us.
he would have killed us to feed his dragon.
Indeed. Masaranas, Lethalin.
It was a team effort.
It often is. Some fights can't be won alone. Celebrate the victories as they come. They're rare enough.
And tomorrow, we'll have to deal with another archdemon.
And it will have regained its strength. Elganon sacrificed his own Venatori to it. A punishment for their failures. The Venatori who escaped scurried back to Deventer. The Veil Jumpers will fight our own battles against the gods. Any help you can offer would be appreciated.
parte 10. O sangue do Arton. Beleza. Correndo. Tá. 6.000 de XP. Boa. Ó, nível 31.
I should probably talk to Solus.
Eu deveria falar com o Solus. Deveria mesmo. Então aqui eu consigo pegar o que eu quero aqui, certo? E até esse aqui, qual que são os objetivos aqui? Aqui são vários. Interessantíssimo. Vou pegar um desse aqui, ó. Aí vem aqui. Aí vem o que eu quero. Deixa esse aqui. Olha, aí né, compara. Essa habilidade aqui, ó, dá 736 de frio. Entendeu? E essa aqui dá 277. Aqui é 138. Então, e aqui... Aqui dá muito fogo também, então interessante. Essa aqui é 360 de elétrico. Mas já tem um frio, então... Então vamos ter que deixar por enquanto. Então eu acho que se vamos ficar com aquele ali... Vamos ter que vir aqui. Recupera um ponto. Cadê o do cajado? O cajado é esse, né? Entrega aqui e passa ali. Certo? A especialização acho que nem custa, mano. Tinha que custar mesmo. Entendeu? A Belara tem 2 pontos. Aqui é dano de fogo, só que o abalo cai pra cacete. Eu achei que a gente ia colocar alguma coisinha aqui. Eu jurei, velho. Aqui pra você ver a defesa disso aqui só por bosta. Isso aqui tá encantado, né, velho? Então a gente vai começar, vai cair um pouco a habilidade, mas a defesa também sobe, velho. Fale com solas.
The Dalish prisoners escaped safely?
We got them away free and clear.
Good. Whatever my frustrations with them, it feels good to have helped my people again. Thank you for allowing me to help. Chance to infuriate Elganon was a reminder of simpler times.
We would have had a hard time getting out of there without your help.
I did not spend this long preparing you only to lose you to Elganon's machinations. No, I am sorry. That was poorly said. You have earned better from me.
Okay.
When we first met, I saw you only as a foolishly confident child who disrupted my plans. You were an irritant. I gave you information to oppose Elganon out of necessity, but I expected you to be nothing more than a tool. Seeing you with your team, I was wrong.
I appreciate you saying that. Couldn't have been easy.
The only thing worse than being wrong is realizing it, but being afraid to change. Elganon's pride is no greater than mine, but he denies any failure on his part, and I at least try to acknowledge my mistakes. Your team trusts you, and you listen to them. It is impressive, and enviable. You work together with a camaraderie it took me centuries to build in my rebellion.
So what do we do next?
Elganon and Gillenane are preparing the dagger they will use for their ritual to pierce the veil. Elganon's power is tied to light and darkness. He will need to perform a ritual during the next eclipse.
That gives us some time to prepare.
It is likely to be your last chance to do so. You must be ready for whatever comes, for this world and for the team that trusts you. I know that you will do everything in your power not to fail them.
So now Elganon's recovered his own archdemon, and the gods only need an eclipse to complete their dagger.
We saved the Dalish, though. That's important.
But now Elganon's immortal, so long as his archdemon lives.
And we all know how hard those things are to kill.
We killed Razikale, didn't we?
After losing hundreds of wardens. And it took a centuries-old trap to do it. We don't have either of those. Not anymore.
Just when you think the tide's in your favor, it turns right back.
We've done some great work underwater. You know why no one else can save the world except us? Why the Inquisitor told me it had to be us. Because we don't give up. Knock us down, and we come back swinging.
Nice speech, Rook. But it's hard to complete a contract if you don't know where the target is.
We found the gods before.
Not without help, we didn't.
So we get help again. We've got allies everywhere now.
Did the Veil Jumpers find any traces of where Elganon and his archdemon went?
No. Venatori started swarming the area right after we left, and they had to leave.
The crows may have something. The Antam are moving large quantities of supplies out of the city. Weapons, armor, gatlock. And food. About half are remaining provisions. Enough to feed the Antam navy.
Given the timing, it seems unlikely to be a coincidence.
Wherever those supplies are headed, that's likely where we'll find the gods. Any more details from the crows, Lucanus?
They said the Antam have long work ahead. We have time. Also, Biago would like a meeting. At your earliest convenience. From him, that means important, but not yet urgent.
Finding the gods is our first priority. Following those supplies is our best chance.
Not to complicate things, but the Inquisitor also wants to meet Rook.
Right. With everything she's been doing in the south, we owe her an update.
I'll let her know.
Today could have gone better, but it could have gone much worse. We fought off the Venatori and rescued the Dalish. That's a win by any standard. Rest up. And be ready to go. Next time the gods appear, let's make sure it's the last.
Cara, eu tô falando ali desde o primeiro episódio, então tamo indo. É história, os dois, ó. Treviso. Lucanus é corvo, então não é bom estar comigo.
You've let the Antam do whatever they want. They used comic on civilians. I can't believe you're defending them.
I am not defending anyone, Jacobus.
You're letting them be a part of this? My cousin died because the governor didn't stop the Antam from...
Jacobus.
No. I'm not going to stand around and listen to this. I'll see you later.
Well, now that unpleasantness is dealt with, about your mysterious informant.
Whoever they are, they know the Antam. and Treviso.
Your message made it sound like this informant also knows where the gods are staging their ritual.
Treviso does not need this troublemaker. This should be left to proper officials.
It very much concerns Rook. We have a contact who offers access to the Butcher and privileged information on the gods.
A chance to find your gods and to
Mal
free the
sabe
city.
que não fosse por mim tava na merda.
Causes.
É uma chance de deixar a divindade libertar a cidade, um prêmio para.
We need both. If we're strong, we can stand against anyone.
Someone else seems to think so. The contact knows the city and the Antam.
How do you know it's for real?
They gave us patrol patterns. Dreadnought arrivals. Their information is real.
And you didn't share this with me?
The bookkeepers can bookkeep when the meeting is done.
When and where do we meet?
They'll be in the market.
And they asked for me. Not you or Viago.
You helped this city, and you're helping all of Thedas. You've earned respect.
We just don't know from whom.
I'll talk with this mystery contact.
And the rest of us will hope not to get caught in your crossfire again.
We fight for everyone. And the chance to strike at the gods and the
Irmão, é simples. Pega você, entendeu? Ou vai atrás do contato, enfrenta as divindades sozinho. E eu não tô nem aí se você vai pra vala não, meu parceiro. Eu ligo pra minha equipe. E eu olho lá.
It's worth the risk. Good luck, Rook. See what this mysterious informant can give us.
Pode deixar, deixa comigo.
The meeting is in the market, Rook.
They implied you can't miss them.
Try not to damage anything.
Venham, galeres. Nossa, até assustei. Por incrível que pareça, eu queria uma roupinha dos corvos pra mim também.
Stock up with whatever you need.
Cara, não tem nada. Quero vender tudo. Eu quero vender tudo. Eu preciso de força com eles, mano. Olha lá, mano. Preciso de mais um pouquinho de força. Olha isso aqui. É isso, mano. Tipo assim, melhorar, entendeu? Olha. Olha. Não, aqui a defesa cai. Outra de habilidades aqui. Aqui, ó. Essa aqui compensa. Requer loja nível 4. Nossa, que eu queria. Fazer umas missãozinhas aqui pros corvos, mano. Isso sim. Ó, essa aqui é muito boa, mano. Vai cair só um pouco da defesa. Aí, mano, e minha habilidade vai subir por bosta. Só que eu preciso passar um pouco ali as coisas.
Safe travels.
Deixa eu... depois eu vejo. Não.
So we're supposed to meet this unknown contact?
Deixa eu aproveitar.
Feels like
Hello, how goes the training?
It is good to see you back.
A journal. About seeing Venatori at Crow meeting spots.
Good to know.
Let's dig around some more. Then our merchant has information on the Antar?
Mistress Trella would not waste her time. Visit your gallery and ask you what you
Let's go.
From what I hear, your mother is intense.
Yep.
It can be hard, trying to live up to that.
Is your mother like that?
My mother died when I was young. I was raised by my grandmother, Katerina. She was very intense as well.
Right. The Venatori got her. You're gonna kill the ones that did.
Yes, I am.
Peraí.
How long have we called it the garrison? Someone let the Antan breach their docks. I'd rather see the estate burn than the Antan.
Okay. Iago and Taya said our informant is somewhere in the market. Let's find them.
Eu quero assistir mesmo. Peraí.
Rook, I presume.
The Butcher.
There's no need for that. Treviso is the trap, not this meeting. Please. So tense. I promise, I'll signal when it's time to fight.
Strange way to ambush someone.
I don't have to ambush anyone. You think I couldn't just march on the crows? Scattered Antam flock to me. I have the soldiers to raise your casino and every inch of this city.
But I'll bet there's no profit in actually winning.
There's money being made by the occupation. But not by me. I said Treviso was the trap. And I meant it. The Jewel of Antiva. She sings even while caged. Such purity in every stone. It's trapped my heart. I love this city.
You have a strange way of showing your affection.
I conquered it. I didn't betray it. Not like the cattle born here. You know there are traitors here. They ransom their own city. Literal gods stalk the land, but these filth worship their own purses. But you're different. You crows stay true to your roles. It means something when you die, and even more when you kill. You're as much a work of art as this city. And you want a secret from me.
If you really do love this city, you'll tell me where the gods are holding their ritual.
The gods, they give strength. But all they ask in return is everything. I can feel their corruption. I can hear their whispers. They're calling for a ritual. If I give in, I'll know where you need to go. But I will lose my jewel. My city! So... You live in a casino. Let us make a game of this. I will become what the gods want. Welcome their whispers. Meet me and show me if the crows deserve my city.
Que porra é essa? Sério?
The Butcher was our contact, and he's letting himself fall to the blight. Finish them off. We need to go after the Butcher.
Derrubei um já. Nossa!
Butcher wants me to prove I'm crow enough to be worthy of Traição. That's what's happening?
I thought he was given into whatever the gods were doing.
Caralho. Ô, gatinho, tava aí, você assistiu a luta. Mantenha-se esse cara, hein? Tive medo dele. O grosso comigo. Um gato. Será que tem um troféu pra acariciar gato?
Acting like normal. Like the Butcher hasn't gone nuts.
Who would believe it?
Save it to keep your head down, I guess.
I wait among the drowned.
Eu estou indo.
I see what you need. Prove you deserve it.
Hear the shift in his voice? He's changing.
I see. My Traição. Will not abandon you to the traitors who gave you to me.
There's the Butcher. He's a Reaver and fighting his own Anton.
That thing cannot answer questions.
We have to hope he's still in there.
Parafuseiro. Teu abalo, só que teu dano físico vai melhorar, então me compensa, Lucanes. Merda. Foi mal. Derrote o carniceiro. Cara, esse jogo, esse personagem nadar é sacanagem.
Watch yourself. Trouble coming.
I see you, Rook, and I see the ritual. Match me, fight me, win this city. So beautiful, but not like Traição.
Tem uma taxa. As fogo lá.
There's nothing left of it.
I see Tearstone Island! The ritual! Tearstone Island!
Vamos ver. Nossa, dá muito dano, velho. Caralho.
He's gone. And he named the ritual site. Tearstone Island.
The Butcher kept his word.
He got the death he wanted. Good trade, I guess. And he gave us the information we came for.
Yes, truly the Butcher was a paragon of honor and virtue, and we are all devastated to see him go.
Eventually.
And now you have a location for your final pointless confrontation. The gods are at Tearstone Island. Isn't that what you wanted? A chance to die a hero's death? So go. Leave Traição to those who deserve it.
A cidade é minha.
You godless traitor! You weren't powerless against the Butcher, you were working with him!
I don't expect you to understand this, but sometimes governance means not showing your entire hand.
You sold the crows out to the Untom!
I kept Traição safe, protected. Unlike you crows, I had to think ahead. You know what the Antam did elsewhere in Antiva, and in every other city they occupied. You and your troop of fools would have gladly provoked the Antam to slaughter. I gave them the crows, so they would not take the rest of the city. I gave them an inch, so they would not take a mile.
You can't make bargains with evil, Evenchi. It never holds up its side of the deal. And now the Antam are working with the gods. You didn't prevent a slaughter, you just postponed it.
If you hadn't killed the butcher...
Someone else would have. He decided he wasn't their pawn anymore. The gods would have killed him. And then you would be ruled by someone much, much worse.
Ô, Tasha, cospe fogo aí pra mim.
Instead of wasting your talents with that gang of circus rejects. But this city is mine.
Não é sua, é
We
minha.
need a real leader. You know who else wants a leader? The Antam. And if someone plays the role they want, they are very accepting. They also understand that bringing order to Traição requires the purging of disruptive elements that cause nothing but chaos. So go to Tearstone Island. Have your little showdown with the gods, fight your pointless battle, and leave the city to me.
Olha esse cara, mano. O cara é babaca, mano. O cara traiu. Tava com a divindade. Só por poder. Que quer a cidade pra ele. E não vai ter.
It makes sense now. Every decision they made shows it.
The other officials, of course, know nothing.
Of course. I'm surprised they even remember the governor's name.
I take it you heard? The butcher's dead.
And in his place is the traitor we knew was lurking. And the Antam fell in line?
Evenchi is apparently playing the role they want.
The governor has given them a clear purpose. They were more cunning than I thought.
If only we'd figured out it was Evenchi before all this started.
I wish the same. But regret does neither of us good.
We knew someone had delivered Traição to the butcher. You brought us their name.
The hand that leashed Traição. The butcher was the mouth, but the hand was Evenchi all along. They think they have the power in the Antam, and a network doing their will.
But we have the face of our enemy.
Evenchi will be hiding, so we will hound their Antam and make them desperate.
When the governors show themselves again, we end this.
We'll stop Evenchi.
The gods. Did you learn where they will be?
Tearstone Island. Evenchi confirmed it before they left.
We know the time to face Elgarnon and Gillanane approaches, but it will not take us long to find Evenchi.
You are a crow, and you have suffered the governor's treachery. You should be here when we stop them.
We'll let you know when we'll make our move.
Cara, eu acho que eu escolhi a gangue certa, cara. Adorei ser dos Corvos, mano. Porque eles são justos. Eu não sei as outras, né, claro. Mas os Corvos aqui são, tipo assim... Se você... igual tropa de elite, digamos. Trabalho dado, trabalho feito, digamos que é assim. É missão dada, missão cumprida, né, que ele chama, né. Aqui é dos Corvos é assim, sabe? E, tipo, de verdade, mano. Muito louco, velho. Tá, tem alguma coisa que eu quero? Tem. Esse. Boa. Retorna à cidade do cais por meio da encruzilhada ou viagem rápida. Cais. E agora a cidade, agora é a missão da Belara. Tá acabada essa cidade. Essa cidade que eu queria o cajadinho de coisa, né? Isso é muito interessante. Olha aí, mano, arrebentada.
The butcher was messed up.
He turned himself inside out. That is not right.
No, I mean... it's Antom crap.
Huh. Some kind of fabulous treasure buried in the city.
In Minrathos. It's a trap.
More executions.
You were saying?
The butcher was out from under the cune. He had all this...
Oscar's disappearing from Docktown. Why? Something to look into.
A gente pega as missãozinhas pra mim pra eu fazer depois, entendeu? Olha, galera.
Those missing buskers performed here. Let's see what we can find.
Tá bom.
These meetings can't be good for business. I'm here, Inquisitor. It isn't just Inquisitor, is it? You were someone before that.
Clan Llewellyn. We try to be no one you've heard of. Morrigan is holding a perimeter. We're alone. Tell me what Solus did at Elganon's ritual.
Sounds like you already know.
I need to hear it from you.
Elganon raised his archdemon. Solus got us out of there. We saved a lot of people.
You sound grateful.
Why not? He really did help.
It seems so. He's always thinking about where it ends. How many of his names do you know? God of Lies, Dreadwolf, Fen'Harel. They're titles he earned from enemies, followers, and fractured history. He and I shared another name. Vanan.
Elven for heart.
For my heart. You've spoken to him in your dreams. You felt the power of that mind. His love could burn against me like a bonfire. He seemed so kind, and wise, and sad, and looked at me as if I somehow mattered more than anything around us. For a time, I thought I would have followed anywhere he asked me to.
Must have been horrible when you learned the truth.
How could I have fallen in love with a god and never realized it? Why didn't he tell me? So many things he said. So many half-truths, inevitable in retrospect. And then, he went off to destroy the world, leaving me to clean up his mess.
You mean the Inquisition?
I mean all of this. He let me fall in love with him and then told me we couldn't. Then he told me not to follow, while leaving me just enough clues to find him.
Hold on. You think he wanted you to stop him?
His name is Solus. It means pride. Perhaps he couldn't change his mind himself and hoped that someone else could help him. Or maybe I'm the prideful one. Imagining his broken heart so that I never have to face my folly. That I loved someone who made such grave mistakes. That I might love him still.
You almost sound like you're ready to join him in that prison in the Fade.
To give up the world for him? No. We've got to save it first. But after? If there were a way? If he felt the same? If I could leave the world behind and just have him? I don't know.
Nossa, agora é uma decisão fodida, hein? Mas, nossa, mas eu acho que ela abandonar tudo por causa daquele cara é foda. Mas ele tem cara de ser feliz, é. Foi nessa aqui.
One thing I've learned in this job is that the people I need the most are people who can tell me when I'm wrong.
We all need that sometimes.
It sounds like that's what you were for Solus. If the two of you were better people together, and you were happy too.
I was.
This is all hypothetical anyway. He's trapped in the Fade with no way out.
He's surprised us before. But enough about me. Tell me about embarrassing Elganon in front of all his cultists.
A não ser que você me sirva um jantar. Eu achei que essa aí era aquela Mita que tava na... É Mita? Mirai, sei lá, essa porra. Que tava nos mural com ele. Desconfiei, velho.
I need to get the team around the table and talk about what's next.
Pensem. Fale com a equipe. Boa. Hora da vingança. Sei, eu vou atrás dele. No próximo episódio a gente vai fazer isso também. Aqui é agir na união. Fechou. Bom, eu vou encerrar o vídeo por aqui. Eu espero muito que vocês tenham gostado. Deixe seu like se gostou, compartilhe que todo mundo. No próximo episódio a gente vai começar direto com essa missão do governante aí. Beleza? Desse carinha aí, certinho? Porque o que ele fez não é certo e a gente vai atrás dele. E eu falei que vai pagar, beleza? Então é isso. Tamo junto e é nóis.